I'm always impressed whenever I see relatively, recent list stores, Etsy shops, um, that have created so many listings over a short amount of time. I'm always impressed, and I always got a lot of time and respect for those kind of stores. And on top of that, to be doing so well also really, really impresses me. And I'm going to look at this store, guys, this digital store, and explain to you exactly why this store is doing so well. Now, it's a one and a half year Etsy store, right? And let me just go to analysis. The analysis using Everbee. Check out Everbee. The link is below. You can try out for free, where you can actually analyze stores, listings, competition, competitors, and so on, just to get a better understanding of what's happening on the platform. So yeah, the link is below. But anyway, look, this store makes approximately $33,983, right, as a monthly revenue. They've made over half a million in terms of revenue over a year and a half. Absolutely phenomenal is the word I will say, right? How many listings do they have? Well, like I said, they have approximately, let me see, 1,240 listings, right? 1.5 years is how many months? 18 months? Well, look at this. I'll just give you an idea. 1240 divided by 18, right? That's 68 listings a month, right? And divided by, well, 69 really. Let's just say 69, right? So let me say 69 divided by 4, right? As in weeks. So that's around about 17 listings a week created, right? Absolutely phenomenal is the word I'll say. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, looking at the listings, let's just analyze further, right? And if I just go down, actually, just looking at the store, what catches your eye about this? What do you think about it? I mean, there's all kinds of designs, autumnal, writing, names, custom, more custom style, on trend, seasonal, evergreen. Yeah, they do have a lot of these sort of writing styles, if you like, with different sort of patterns in there. So, for example, touching on important things like understanding designs, understanding also mock-ups, and how to package your design, which is really nice. Like some of these mock-ups are really, really cute, really cute. I mean, look at this one, this pumpkin one, where you got this kind of sort of preppy floral style, almost patchwork esque with a coquette. And I feel like this designer is a bit of a sort of like they're original. They like to create unique designs, definitely, which again will help to make the sales, because if you understand design concept and you understand um, what people look for, right? So, for example, if we just use this preppy Western style, I mean, I'll give you an idea just as an example, right? People look for preppy for Western, right? Well, what they've done here is they've combined this sort of Western style with a pumpkin. So, this is basically for Halloween. It would suit, with that coquette bow tie and that sort of blue tone, style. Leopard print, you got cowhide and all of that, the Western sort of design style that people like, and it looks absolutely gorgeous sitting on a fantastic mock-up sweatshirt or top with that background, and it just absolutely jumps out of the page. It's calling me to buy it. That's how good it is. And this is what I'm trying to say, guys: creating original designs that tick boxes of designs that our people are looking for that particular time of year. um, but creating your own original slant, your own original angle is the bit that takes creativity, that creates real design, right? This is a real designer. This is not somebody who is copying or jumping on the bandwagon of what they've seen on Etsy. They're creative, they're original, they may have seen things that they're getting inspired from, but the composition that they put together is fantastic and is unique, right? They've got lots of ideas. I mean, I really like this kind of the Jesus God is within her. So you got the cross and you got the coquette bow tie with that patchwork style, and I guess Bible verse around it. Oof. It's just really nice. You got this one which is in that leopard print, but it's got the faux yarn style. And this is what I really, really appreciate, right? And this is what I would expect people to do, which is creating original ideas, but using things that people are already looking for and trending styles and designs as a combination, and then just putting it all together in a beautiful design and then giving it a fantastic mock up to help it sell. Package it, right? Even look at that 6-7, understanding things that are trending. Look at that 6-7, the faux yarn style. I love it, right? So let's get up. Let's go up and let's have a look at some of the top sellers at the minute. Now, obviously, this seller understands that listing up for different times of the year, Christmas, Halloween, and so on. Here's a Valentine's Day listing, which is making $1,719. 2-month old listing, guys, with a growth rate of 1,100%. Massive, huge. But clearly understands how to list and how to sell, right? But let me let's go to this listing quickly. Let's have a look at it. But guys, also just to let you know, right? This is the listing I'll talk about in a second. But just to let you know, even though this seller has lots and lots of listings, right, and is doing very well, we've seen the numbers. Some listings won't sell, right? Some listings will not sell, and they understand this. And this is very normal, by the way. So when you create your listings, you might be like, "Oof, I created an amazing listing." It might not sell. Another one might sell slightly. It might be, sell maybe a few units, a few times. So there's no guarantees in anything. But what there is keep doing the right things at the right time. So, for example, as Valentine's was approaching, obviously they created lots of Valentine's related designs, which is what you have to do, guys. Whenever you see a time of year coming up, seasons, you have to create lots and lots of different variation listings. And this seller understands this and has done this. Like I said, even within this, and even though people are looking for Valentine's designs, some listings may not sell, some might sell, and that's how it is in the digital product Etsy game. This is what you have to understand. But you just have to be aware that you're not waiting around, after doing maybe 10 listings or 20 listings or 30 listings or whatever it may be in your store, and you're waiting around thinking, I need to be selling. Why am I selling? And then you're giving up, right? Because that's not how it works. You have to keep doing the right things. Now, what's really not, I love this digital product, right? Because what you'll see is when you see this design, and this is what you have to really take stock of, try to find something exactly like this on the Etsy platform. You probably won't. And I'm guessing that this seller, even if you do see something similar, I'm guessing this seller created, was the first to create this style. So what I'm trying to say is using the elements that are working, right? Which is the hearts, mama, glitter, in this style. They've created some interesting ideas where you got Nana, Mimi, and other kind of words around it. And then you've also got a place where you can put photos, right? Where you can actually put photos of, family, whatever it is. Which also is fantastic, where it's editable, because this is a digital download that you can edit and you can put your own photos in there. So it's actually a sort of custom, right? Custom listing. And like I keep saying to you guys, the personalized, the custom sort of niche, if you like, is absolutely, you know, desirable. And it's one of those things where it will always be very, very popular because it's human nature to personalize anything, right? People buy something and they kind of just want to put their own twist on it. It's just human nature. You buy a phone and then you want to sort of personalize it by getting a phone case with your own design that you like, something like that, or your own screensaver. It's just whatever it is you just like to personalize. And so, you know, the thing that I wanted to say is, not only is it important to list up certain times of the year that are coming up, like say Valentine's Day. This is actually done. Valentine's is finished by the time I'm doing this video, but it just gives you an idea. But listing up for seasonal times, for evergreens, but also adding the twist of that sort of custom personalization, which this seller's managed to understand fully. They've got these like Polaroid slots where the buyer would put their own photos on there because they're a digital file, right? So they understood that this could be something that works with this really nice writing around it. So 1,100% growth rate, right? 1100% growth rate. It's only a 2-month-old listing. It's gathered 10,000 views. Guys, this is from a seller that's been around for a year and a half only. Okay. And, they've understood the game fully. And then on top of that, they got this mock up of a person, wearing a pink sweatshirt or t-shirt to sell the product, right? They've even also got other mock-ups on the other, which is also, these are also highly sought after mock-ups. These are like, um, if you like, the latest mock-up styles that are desirable right now, right? They're not old mock-ups, they're new mock-ups. People search for these, really like these type of mock-ups where, you can see just the sort of the main part of the design, or you got this one where you see person holding, which is quite a sort of trending mock-up, if you like. So yeah, another really cool store. So what do we take away from this, guys? This is the takeaway, is that you need to create lots and lots of listings, evergreen, seasonal. We get the same lesson all the time, and I say this all the time to people, is that the lessons are the same all the time. Is that you have to be listing up consistently within seasons, times of the year, and you have to do lots of variations of these listings. So it's not enough doing maybe 5 or 10 listings, say for Valentine's Day. Personally, you'd have to do more than that. You'd have to list up lots for Halloween, lots for Christmas, lots for Easter, different variations, different things, but ticking the boxes, having those elements that are working, right? Knowing what's working and including the elements that work, guys. So people like patchwork, then put patchwork on the pumpkin, put a coquette bow tie. Make sure that you do different variations. The coquette bow tie might be checkered in one of them. It might be a satin style. The pumpkin might have patchwork in different types of styles. You might not have a patchwork. You might have a faux yarn style. And it goes on and on and on, guys. There's so many different ways of doing this, so many different ways of making it work, but you have to understand the basic principles of the designs that people are searching for, and then list up unique, which is what this seller's done, unique products, right? And presented in a unique way, should I say, and also on top of that, packaged in a um, in a unique way, guys. Packaged in a totally in a really trending way with these great mock-ups. And honestly, you're probably nearly there, right? You're probably ticking the boxes to be a successful Etsy seller. So yeah, really cool store, making very good money. Only 1.5 year listing. Sorry, store. But yeah, learn from those good sellers, guys. That's how you become a better seller. Anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. Remember, hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Do check out all my links below. I've got some offers and other bits and pieces. Yeah, so I'll see you on the next one.